Satnam. This is going to be an energy reading for the body, and we will also be doing a little movement of breath work or some sort of body movement that will help with our nervous system. So we're just going to jump right into the energy reading. Like I said, it's going to be based on our body, what's happening in our body, and then we're going to do like a little something maybe to work our body at the end, whether it be breath work or whether it be movement. I am Anand Devjeet. Thank you for being here. I am a certified Kundalini Kriya breathwork meditation teacher. So at the end, what we'll do, the movement that we do is some sort of Kundalini movement, posture, meditation, breathwork. I have here a Kundalini Oracle deck that I made that is a really that contains really powerful mantras that we use in Kundalini, and they are mantras that we chant that just have a really powerful energy to them, that kind of really sing to our bodies and what's going on in our bodies. And then I also have this chakra affirmations deck to kind of get a reading on what's going on with our chakras, with our energy centers. So we're going to pull 3 of these and just see what's happening with the energy of the collective in our bodies right now. Let's see what's going on with our bodies right now in the collective. I do invite you to like, subscribe, comment on this video. Let me know how it makes you feel. Let me know if it resonates with you. And that kind of acts as an energy donation. And so when you do that, when you do donate your energy to this channel, then what happens is I kind of can tap into your energy a little bit for a little bit more of a personal reading for you in the future. So if you feel called to. And one more card, one more chakra card, one more chakra affirmation. Where are you? Here we are. All right. And so the Body Guru deck, I'm going to pull one card from that deck. And this deck is the deck that I created with little pieces of kriyas. And a kriya is like the whole recipe that we used in an asana practice. And instead of doing a whole, whoa, lots of cards. Instead of doing a whole asana practice, let's try that again. We're going to do just like a little piece of the kriya, something to tap into our nervous system and help it out a little bit, maybe a little reset, help with the healing of our nervous system. So instead of like, you know, making the whole cookie, we're just kind of, right now this is like maybe just a little bit of the sugar that goes into like making that whole cookie, but it's still super beneficial and it's really good for our body, and we're going to use it today to help move in some way. And okay, let's get into it. Let's see what our Kundalini Oracle is. Nama Sa Ya. This is such a beautiful energy. The Masaya. This is, well, in Kundalini, it is a chant to connect with the ancestral realm and to the angelic realm. But what it also is it resonates the Masaya, which is the gut brain, the heart brain, and the head brain. And so basically we have these 3 different brains in our bodies. So we have our gut brain, and then we have our heart brain, and then we have our head brain. And so all of these 3 brains, when they're connected, the Masaya, when it's connected, when it's really working in a state of flow, it really allows the body to be in a state of what's called Sahaj, which is ease. It's a state of ease. It's a state of joy, ease, and knowing. And so it's really helpful when our nervous system is in an emotionally regulated state. So our head, our heart, and our gut brain can be connected in this nice flow. Because if you think of like the major centers of where you have feeling in your gut, and then you feel things in your heart, and then we don't necessarily feel with our head, but our head is connected in such a way that it definitely influences how our heart and how our gut, excuse me, I can speak, how our heart and how our gut react, correct? So it's all connected. And when it's connected in a balanced state, it's a state of ease, the masaya. So it's a really powerful energy to be in when they're all connected and we're just able to kind of live in a state of ease. And when we're living in a state of ease, we're in a present moment and we're allowing things to flow. Our nervous system is in a state of, we're not in a state of like fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. We're just in a state of allowance, in a state of flow. We're not afraid to feel in our body. Our body doesn't feel uncomfortable when we're in a state of ease. Our body feels safe to feel what's happening in our body when we're in a state of ease. And so it's a really powerful energy. It's a really beautiful energy to be in. Let's see what chakras. So we have, I can move powerfully. This is the solar plexus chakra, and it's in the upright position. So that's leading me to believe that your solar plexus is in a really balanced state, and your solar plexus has to do with that gut brain as well. So your gut brain is in a nice, and your solar plexus, so we're kind of in a nice healed position in that seat of our energy right now. So we are, and we can move powerfully, meaning we're really confident in our actions. We're very sure of ourselves and what we're doing, and we feel really solid and powerful in what it is we want to do. So we have an intention and we want to do something. And then not only do we have that intention, but we have this energy that we're going to add to this intention, and we're going to combine them and just make up really powerful action. So that's a really solid energy to have in your solar plexus. I can move powerfully. And also, when our solar plexus is in a balanced state, we're also allowing for flow. We're not so tightly behind the wheel, feeling like we need to control everything. And when we're in a state of like releasing control, we're in this masaya as well. We're in this ease. We're in this flow. We're in this allowance of energy to flow. And we also have, wow, solar plexus again. I can do anything. So I can do anything, just, you know, what it says. Just, you have this belief in yourself right now that whatever it is your intentions are, whatever it is that you want to do, you just have this really solid belief in yourself that I can do it. And that's also showing me too with the masaya that your gut is just, it's, you know, you're not feeling anxious. You're not hesitating toward what it is you want to move for, where maybe in the past that's a way that you used to be. Maybe that's something that you've really been working hard on healing. And if that's the case, congratulations to you, because that's a really hard place to get to. Like your solar plexus your solar plexus can't be in a healed position unless the two chakras, the energy centers below it, your root and your sacra, are also feeling in a balanced state. So this is basically telling me that your lower triangle right now is just really supporting you in a way that you feel stable, you feel safe, you are taking good care of yourself, and you're feeling really confident in moving forward in whatever it is that you want to take action on. And this isn't something that happens overnight. You don't just wake up one day and you're like, oh, I can do anything. I'm very powerful. You know, you have been working really hard, and you have really shifted and healed something inside of yourself that you are in this energy right now. And I applaud you, because it's beautiful, it's powerful, and I can feel the resonance of what it is you've created and cultivated for yourself, this energy. And you should be very proud of yourself. You should take note of where you're at right now and how you feel and the way you're moving in the world, and you should be really proud of yourself, okay? And then I feel creative. So this is the sacral chakra that I was talking about, that's just right below the solar plexus. So it is in a nice balanced state too. And I feel creative, meaning when your sacral chakra is in a nice balanced place, that is the seat of your creativity. It's kind of like the womb, right? It's where we birth new things. It's where we birth new ideas. It has to do with fertility. So not necessarily fertility the way it literally means, but fertility in a way of something that you're creating. Are you putting a creation out into the world? Is there something that you're working on, a project, something that you're putting out into the world that you're feeling really creative, that you can move powerfully toward, that you can do it, and you're doing it in this really balanced, powerful energy of joy and ease and knowing that it's going to happen? I mean, yes, this energy is just, it really feels really good. And I have a feeling if you're at this channel, you're probably an empath, an intuitive, some sort of healer. And if that is your path, then you've probably gone through a lot of darkness to get to this light. And like I said, I applaud you again, because it is a really hard place to get to this nice balanced energy that I'm feeling here today. And I am really proud of you. So let's see what our body guru wants to do. Oh, fun. Lotus bud, breath of fire. So basically what we're going to do in this is we're going to hold the position of a lotus bud, and then we're going to do the breath work of breath of fire. And we're going to do that for 3 minutes. And the way that this breath work and this posture is going to really work for you and your nervous system is what it's doing is it's bringing that Kundalini life force. It's really going to circulate it through the body, and it's bringing you to a balance point. And I feel like a lot of the energy in this reading has to do with balance. So it's bringing a really strong balance into your physical and your emotional body. So and that really is relating to the Masaya of the energy of the Kundalini mantra that we got in the beginning. And it's going to really energize and bring forward a really strong balance between your mental, your emotional body, and your physical body, all at the same time, bringing this really energetic force into your nervous system. And it's going to feel very powerful, and it is going to kind of invigorate and enliven that balance point between your two emotional and physical bodies. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to do it for 3 minutes. And the lotus bud, the way we get into lotus bud is you're going to put your feet together. So you're going to put the soles of your feet together, and then you're going to bring them up. So you're going to like rock back onto your bum and bring the soles of your feet together, and then you're going to take your hands and clasp your hands and put it behind your feet. So you're kind of holding yourself up in the balance point, and you kind of look a little bit like a bud, like this. So your soles of your feet together, your hands are clasped behind your feet, and then you kind of pull it into yourself, but you're not rocking. You want to find that balance point on your bum to where you're sitting like this. And now we're going to hold that pose, and we're going to do breath of fire. And what breath of fire is, it's really invigorating to the solar plexus as well. And the way we do breath of fire is kind of like, it's like short half breaths where you pull your navel to your spine. So on the inhale, you pull your navel to your spine, and then you release it on the exhale, but they're short half breaths. And so it's kind of like panting like a dog. So stick your tongue out and imagine panting like a dog, like, but see how my stomach's pumping? You're going to pump your stomach as well. So, but we're going to do that with our mouth closed. So through our nose, pulling our navel in on the inhale, and exhale, we're letting it out, but really powerfully pumping it in our solar plexus. So that's our breath work that we're going to do while we hold the position of this lotus bud. And we're going to do it for 3 minutes. If at any point this feels uncomfortable for you physically, this is very important. If this feels uncomfortable physically, please stop. But 3 minutes is a little bit of time So if you're not used to doing 3-minute postures or meditations, this might feel a little bit taxing for you, but I'm here to tell you, you can do it. And what I want you to do is, if it's, like I said, if it's physically taxing, please stop if it's hurting you. If mentally is what is bothering you, if mentally you're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, like this sucks, like I don't want to do it, please push through, because that, in that moment, is where you are actually regulating your nervous system and allowing your nervous system to regulate itself, because you feel uncomfortable. You don't like what's happening because you've been doing it for too long, and your mind is like, oh, this sucks, I don't want to do it anymore. Push through, because in those precise moments are the moments that our nervous system is learning to self-regulate when our body feels uncomfortable. And anytime our body feels uncomfortable, our normal reaction is to fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. If you've had any sort of traumatic experiences, if your nervous system if your nervous system has been affected in any way by any of those experiences, that's our normal reaction when we feel uncomfortable in the body. And I want you to push through that discomfort, and that's how we heal our nervous system, okay? So let's get in that lotus, bud. Hands folded, lotus bud, breath of fire for 3 minutes. Let's do it, friends. Go. Pump that belly. Pump the navel. Close your eyes if you want to. Keep really envision that energy you're pumping into your belly. Stay in that nice balance point on your bum. Really powerful breaths in your navel. Great job. Keep going. We're halfway there. You're halfway there. That went so quick, right? It's going to go quick the rest of it. Keep going. Almost there, guys. 10 more seconds. You can do it. Keep going. 10 more seconds. 8 seconds. And relax the breath. Take a deep inhale. Deep inhale. Hold the breath. Hold your pose. Hold the breath. And just sit. Okay, let it go. Let the pose go. Relax. Relax the breath. Come into easy pose. Let your hands gently rest on your knees with the palms facing up. And just feel the sensations of that energy just circulating through your body. Just feel those sensations. Just sit in that energy. Just allow it to circulate. Open your eyes, rub your palms together. You guys are so great. Thank you for being here. I'm going to close this reading energetically with a long sat and a short nam. I invite you to join me. If that's not really your jam, that's quite all right. I'll catch you in the next reading. Thank you for being here. You just did the greatest service to your nervous system, and it will thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Sa